Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 3, Justified City Primeval. Last we saw, we got, I believe it was called the Oklahoma Wild Man, and we find out a lot more about the characters, the key roles here. We have Clement, who is the psychopath. I couldn't remember the actor's name. I kept calling him the Logan guy. I watched episodes 1 and 2 back to back. They released the same night. This one I'm watching Wednesday. I watched those Tuesday, but we're gonna have to jump around because Tuesday nights I work till 1 a.m. and I'm gonna literally take some weeks off just to watch this live on occasion. But every now and then we're gonna get a late drop like this one where it's gonna come out Wednesday. However, Boyd Holbrook is the guy from Logan, the guy who is Clement, the villain. At the end of the last episode, Raylan beat the living tar out of him. I don't blame him. You don't screw with someone's family, let alone his daughter, his young daughter, and the comments he was making were very lewd and unacceptable. I'm surprised Raylan was even able to restrain himself as much as he may have already done. The one scene where he hits him 3 times, it is so well shot and looks so real. Hard-hitting greatness. But Clement took it. And I said this many times in the last episode too. I almost feel like they intentionally made him up to look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Very similar look and clothes, and the way he took the beating and was just like, "Oh, you got some punches." Took a beating and just kind of laughed it off, spit the blood out, and literally we see him wobbling down the street like he can't even stand, but he took it. So he's a tough, crazy psychopath. Willa, I did find out in the comments, I had no idea, you guys told me, is Timothy Oliphant's daughter in real life. She's great. I love her. She's great. I always get worried when a young actor or actress is going to be a major role in a show. Like right away, I'm like, all right, his daughter is clearly going to be sort of in the forefront. Before we even saw episode 1 and 2, I'm thinking she's got to be a pretty decent part of the show for them to mention her in like things I read and stuff. What if it's a miserable child actor or something like that? They could ruin the whole show. No offense to horrible child actors, but she's wonderful. I love her. And I didn't even know it's his daughter. So good job, Timothy. Good job, Raylan. We also see Carolyn is all over the place. She's the lawyer. We got Sweetie, who is obviously going to play a role, and he already has, and he's awesome character. Recognize the actor. I can't remember his name off the top of my head now. Keith David died. Let's jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description, the link for Patreon. You'll see these, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, every season of Cobra Kai. The new season's coming out soon. Always Sunny just ended on the same channel. Hundreds of movies and shows. Check in the description for the link. If not, Season 1, Episode 3, Justified Primeval.
I've seen some shit.
I've seen some shit
Bosses
that'll turn me
don't
white.
come to light.
There's that woman from court.
What'd you do?
You bought her a drink.
But unless you really
It's
have
like a
something
very
on my
unique
mind, don't walk
voice.
away, Marshall.
I need you to do me a little favor. Sandy Stamp.
You think she was there to toss a gun?
Job's
Sandy
the reason I
Stanton,
got the Albanian
the girl,
mark in the penthouse
friend.
crash pad.
You are a tough man to track down, Raylan.
Slightly
She's
attractive.
very sweet.
Look at this. Bah!
See, you
Oh,
know,
they
my
cut out
daughter
one of them, I feel like. Here we go. Everyone get ready for greatness. I really enjoyed Grosse Pointe, Michigan.
I'm sitting here looking at a lien from the goddamn IRS.
It's the dude from the bar. Marcus? Carolyn, I feel like is going to be a winner. Is this Clement? Why do I feel like it's Clement? Loud music. Of course. Drinking beer, blasting music, making a scene.
Well, what do you think?
Like, some of the things he does just make
Well,
no
don't you
sense.
wanna know
Like,
who did it?
No.
Just paid a little visit to his hotel and then chatted up his.
Do you mean his daughter?
All I did was say hi and get her some chicken fingers.
Maybe you deserved it.
I wasn't being assaulted.
if I were her, my God, I would be scared shitless if I were her.
Don't you put that out on my yard.
I mean, I
Stay
give her
away
credit.
from that Marshal messing with a U.S. Marshal's daughter.
Yeah, that's not smart, dude.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
You went after his family. They'll be like, dude,
Whatever.
you're like you're alive. I mean, they're making him out to be uncontrollably crazy, which makes sense. That's his role.
Black bag in a cornfield. Problem solved.
We like him for the judge.
Come on, Maureen, if that was your kids.
See?
Huh? What do you want from me?
Not a Coke, not a package of nuts out of a machine. Breakfast with my dad.
He's probably like, fuck it, I having some whiskey. Let's go to a place that has a bar.
And you're mad because you saw me in the red zone. Well, he's a killer, Willow.
There you go again saying I'm mad.
Under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you
Sandy
say can and will be
Stanton.
used against you.
We got a wrecking crew too.
We got a wrecking crew too. That was the name of their group.
Clear you don't want to eat, and I gotta get to work.
Oh, I'm slowing you down?
It's hard, Willa.
Your life. You do whatever you want.
You're my life.
Am I even in it?
To even hear you say that.
Yeah, what are
How
you
do you
talking
think it
about?
feels to ask?
I'm sorry. I'm taking the side of Raylan only because I know him better. I don't know what they've experienced over the last 10 years. I mean, and the fact that I know Raylan should make me lean to her side.
I'll do better. All right?
But I dig her. I dig the communication. Backstabbers, the name of the episode. I saw it before.
Why do you think I broke that bitch's nose?
My biggest thing is communication.
They
Who's
had
right
you
or wrong? It
cold
doesn't matter. I like that
on
they're talking.
4 counts. You blew town for a couple years to hide out in the redneck Riviera. And you say, I know what I'll do. I'll do a judge and a girl, and then I'll go after a marshal. You are not
Smart.
what we in the trade call a criminal mastermind.
That's what I'm saying. Either he is the dumbest idiot ever. I have to assume he's got a plan. Unless it's like he's the Joker and he just wants to watch the world burn. I'm waiting for Carolyn to come in.
Singing my funeral song?
You're in the hot seat on a press case, double homicide.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't want to talk? Fine. We got Sandy in the next room. Oh, I'm sorry, did I not mention that? I think I also forgot to mention that we've been tailing her ass when she stopped at that bridge.
We'll play our angles. This is our shot. We gotta
Sandy
play
Stanton,
like we're winners.
Dexter Wilbur gave us the gun. Hear me?
I love it.
We got you cold.
We are all full of shit.
I want to see my lawyer.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Whatever his agenda or plan is,
Insane.
he scares
That's a new one.
the shit out of people.
Like you knew I was there.
Here she comes.
Did you like the drink he sent you at the bar?
Oh.
He's not bad for a white guy.
Leave her out of this, please.
We're just talking.
How random was that for his daughter to say?
You need to get your client under control. He
But
killed
no.
the judge and Rose's daughter.
Then prove it. Get it the right way. Everybody doesn't get to be angry the way you do.
She's a little riled up. Like, you're intervening into my life now because of your actions. I mean, hey, everyone can do what they want. Raylan does what he wants, but she's basically like, I ain't in that position. I don't got the luxury.
What does Manziel have to do with Judge Guy?
Never came through his courtroom.
All right, let's think. What could be the plan? Look at Sweetie's place.
Go.
Sweetie got the worst of this. I would have rather took the beating.
Excuse me? Get rid of it.
He did find it. I'm so pleased with him. All right, so he knew.
See the look on his face.
That's why when she was interrogating him, she goes, we got the gun. He's like, bullshit, I got the gun. We said it before. She must just love the thrill of being with a lunatic.
No. Use microwave.
It'll be soft.
Do it over the burner then.
Toaster.
What is with the toaster?
Kitty.
Something's got to be up with the toaster.
Anyway.
I wouldn't want to hang out with this guy for 5 minutes. I would have to be on my guard.
Hey, welcome to the Ramadan. Skinder Loan Garage. There's one standing behind an individual. Ordered a hot dog sandwich. Is it a sandwich?
The sandwich hot dog thing.
I already told you guys before, I don't want to talk about her.
You're marrying Sandy Stanton.
TBD. Sandy's very close with her brother. Apparently, he wants to meet me first, so...
All right, so we got the Albanian.
Doesn't sound
Correct.
like somebody in on the grift.
Sounds like he's the mark.
He is being taken.
It's a day like any other. Mama slaving away.
That is awesome. Taken by a twister.
Thing we know.
What a story. I love that they showed it.
Hey, you're pulling my shit.
He's not pulling your shit.
You never call someone out on a story about their mother dying from a twister.
I bet you got gold bars or
Cash
something in that room of
stacked
yours.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is he...
Ain't no secrets in this family.
Help me. Help yourself.
Help me.
Turn it in.
Help you. Can you guarantee it?
Talk to the sister I know.
Sweetie is
Prosecutor's
old.
office.
He can't be going to prison at this
See if
age.
she'll guarantee immunity.
I trust her. I feel like the fact that Sweetie's playing ball, they usually go a little lighter, a little more
You're flying
lenient.
home. I'm staying here.
If you wanted me here, you would find a way to keep me safe.
That's not fair. That's like one of those things, like if you do it if you loved me.
All right, you're gonna love this.
Oh, God, they are getting him sloshed. I mean, I guess he wants to be on his A game, but I would feel like he could drink him under the table.
Oh my God!
He's asking her to...
Oh my God! You know that secret room story? I don't know. It's true.
Take me there.
You don't believe me, bro.
Let's go.
Come on. I'll take you right now.
I can't honestly believe... I mean, the guy is drunk. A guy this dumb...
No, it's an actual word.
I mean, hey, there's a pretty girl, but what a moron. And now he's driving. He couldn't even get off a chair. Clement sees us. He's seen you, dude. What do you think he's doing? He sees you. Now watch, they get hit. They're gonna get hit. Jesus. You don't run the light without looking, Norbert. Wendell got smashed. You're just hiding there. Like that's gonna work? You're just hiding? This dude is at the very least gonna get a little banged up. The Albanian. Look at his place.
World War II, they built top.
He's got a
Brick
really
shit
nice
house.
place.
Yeah, that.
Slivovitz?
See what? Or I have bells in the fridge.
I think you know what I want, you old bullshitter.
I know you really don't have this safe room.
I told you.
And he uses the code and goes in, and you went to the extent of having all of this done to hide your shit.
Panic room.
I have music.
I'm like,
What you got over there?
but it'd be hilarious if he's like, I don't got any fucking money, but look at his freaking place. He's probably got like stacks. And he hands him a gun.
This one is a Czech 765. The big one is a Desert Eagle.
You keep them all loaded.
And he,
What use is unloaded gun?
no money, no money.
Money.
Cash? Yeah, Venmo, bro.
Can you still close the door?
Of course I can. How else would I get out? Whoa, bro.
You ain't got any cash. We got ourselves a problem.
You need to get the fuck out of here,
Dude,
bro.
I think you're beat, buddy. You took somebody into your house, into your panic room, opened your safe, handed them a loaded gun.
Your mom and Richard will meet you at the gate. If they're not there, just stay put.
I mean, she's got to know he
soon as I can.
cares. She could be right on the sense that he just works all the time.
Please, Dad. Go to Memphis.
I think she might stay. I think she's going to convince him.
Got some damage over here.
Damage over here. Can we see? Can I see? She split. All right. That's it for Willa. Maybe it was just a little taste. Be like, hey, this is his daughter. Here's the deal. Or is he going to run her down? He knows it's best. If anything, she's going to stay just because he feels bad. And that's not the way to do it. I dig her. She's solid character, solid actress. And he is clearly affected by it. She's got to know he cares. All right, guys, that's it for episode 3, season 1, Justified City Primeval. So, lots of shit happening. I cannot believe. Let's talk first about the utter stupidity. Now, I say I can't believe someone would be that stupid, but in all honesty, I guess I could. The only thing is, this dude is clearly a smart businessman. He has turned a hot dog business into a multi-million-dollar thing. At least hundreds of thousands. Penthouse suite in a building. He's going to turn it into lofts. He's got the food business, the hot dog business. He obviously has his shit together when it comes to making money. But how could you be that dumb? Now, I understand. He's blinded by the beauty of Sandy. He wants so badly to believe this is real, but I don't care if you're like a 10 out of 10. I would never trust somebody on that level that is barely even like my fiance. Like, he was proposing to her, but they were knowing each other for a very short time. All of a sudden, she's like, yo, my brother wants to meet you at a bar. Now he starts asking about your panic room, about like carrying lots of cash. That's the other thing, though. I don't understand. He literally in the bar covered his bases, because in last week's episode, he talked about how he likes robbing drug dealers because drug dealers have a lot of cash on hand. And you obviously can't steal Venmo. The Albanian dude is like, of course, I have ways of avoiding taxes and this, and that. You can't deposit money in banks and use Venmo if you are hiding cash from taxes. So he did kind of cover himself. It wasn't like meaning Clement, he didn't like run into that blind. He's like, all right, this guy is obviously hiding money. unless you put it into possessions. Like, you could buy diamonds, you could buy gold, you could buy paintings. Maybe he invested it all in paintings, but regardless, it doesn't look like that matters because Maureen was like, yo, we got a mess over here. Now, that could have been the accident with Wendell and Norbert, but I don't think that was as big a deal as what she is making this out to be. And that was nighttime and they were in the day. They got hit in the day. Now, Wendell could be banged up. Wendell got smashed by a pickup, like a four-door pickup. And how dumb were they? Norbert is driving and he's like, duck down, duck down. Like, the guy is sitting at a green light, letting guys flip him off and drive around him. And we clearly have been found. Like, we're caught. He sees us. And Norbert's like, yo, chill out. And then you run the red light without looking both ways. Like, I knew right away what he was doing. He is timing the light, and then hopefully you're an idiot, Norbert, and you run the light and get hit, and now Wendell could be hurt. I'm assuming they killed the Albanian. The only way I could see that not having him end in death is if, I don't know, if he fought back or if that gun was actually loaded with blanks. But oh my God, the level of stupidity. Tells him he's got a penthouse suite with a panic room, with a safe, with a loaded gun that he had, multiple loaded guns, had like friggin' 6 or 7 loaded guns, and then hands one to Clement and is like, check this out. I'm assuming he got shot with his own gun. Biggest moron of the entire show. But what is Clement's deal? He is either a jokerish type that just wants to watch the world burn or has an agenda. They're talking about it. The fact that they're talking about it in this episode leads me to believe he has a plan. Because literally Maureen and him in the house were like, what is going on here? Nothing makes sense. Why is he doing what he's doing? This just doesn't add up. And the fact that they acknowledged it makes me think that something is on the horizon that maybe we can't even figure out yet. But he's got a plan. Something's up. Sandy's crazy for even being involved. Willa apparently is out. I just assumed she was going to be part of the entire series because of the fact that she was so thrown into the mix in the beginning. But I'm guessing that was just their way to be like, this is what's going on with his family life. And she almost got affected badly by it at the end of episode 2. And now episode 3 is segueing her out so we can focus on Raylan. I did say in this episode how I feel like she will hold Raylan back. I love Willa, great actress, great character, Mr. Timothy Oliphant's daughter, but I do feel like she holds him back. Like, he isn't going to drink as much. He's going to be fatherly. He's going to be like a more solid dude than normal and not want to be a reckless lunatic when his daughter's standing right there. So the fact that she is out of the picture now will make it so that Raylan could be old school Raylan Givens, which is what I honestly want. I love the dynamic with him and his daughter, but it's going to make it where he can't be who I need him to be, which is not the greatest person, but also very entertaining and who I grew to love. So next week, we might watch it live on Tuesday night. I don't know. We're going to find out. But if not, it will be Wednesday like this one. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, unedited as far as humanly possible. Always Sunny just ended. Cobra Kai starting soon. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Adventure Time. Check the link in the description. Hundreds of movies and shows. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.